utilities laid and all that other stuff. I'm not sure if it's part of a floodplain or anything along those lines, but that'd be a question for somebody, the city engineering to address. But yeah.
Any other questions?
Now, one of the requirements that we like as far as a council is when we go ahead and sell these properties, we like the owners to clean the properties and maintain them. If you say this is not one that's going to be, that is kind of in the middle of nowhere, how are you going to be able to clean that lot?
Yeah, I can't. Yeah, I don't have an answer for you on that one. I guess it depends on. I don't know what the current status of it even is. I mean, I think there's, like I said, there's probably 60, maybe even more, maybe upwards of 100 lots that are, I guess, called lots, but they're unreachable. So it's just really more just like it's just basically acreage. That's there's a better term for it, but it's just but basically there's raw acreage that you can't really reach. So I don't know what the current standards are that the city has as far as upkeep for the other 60 to 80 lots that are there. So I'm not sure how they're currently kept, or just leaving it as it, wild, so to speak, is how they're all. The other 60 to 80 lots are just kind of left there, so I'm not sure what the standard is for upkeep with them. But again, I think the eventual solution for this would be to pool a lot of these lot owners together and see about trying to develop those lots, again, with laying utilities, getting roads, and and all the stuff necessary to actually develop it. Because right now there's no way to get anything back there. You'd have to either go across roads that are overgrown right now that the city has the easement over, or you'd have to trespass over another 20 or so lots to get to this particular one. But again, the goal in this one is you kind of have to start somewhere, which is where I was thinking, potentially reaching out to some of these other people to see about developing it more down the road. There's not much I can say. I'll be honest with you, I don't think there's any way that I can upkeep this property without working with either the city to get road access, or working with some of these other owners to come up with something. And they've been basically sitting as it is for the last, I would imagine, few decades, or probably since Ferdinand Danforth did the original survey. I don't think anybody's really developed anything back there. So, but again, I think there may be some possibilities down the road. This lot is much harder to reach than the other one.
Okay.
What's the favor of the council?
There was
Yes.
a comment that was posted online.
Okay.
I'll read that. There's a comment from Melinda Williams. Her comment is contingent upon maintaining lots, single-family dwellings, owning no mobile homes or RVs. The property needs cleaned up, place a 90-day maximum to produce 100% results.
Repeat the last sentence.
If property needs cleaned up, place a 90-day maximum to produce 100% result.
Sure. Does that mean, when you say clean, does that mean like if there's trash on the property or something, or does this mean you have to cut down growth like trees or grass or?
All of the above.
That's gonna be a tough one, getting
Yeah,
out there in the
it's
middle
out
of
in
the
middle
brush.
nowhere.
Yeah, I know.
Cause
yeah.
then you're gonna open a can of worms with everybody else that has property out there.
Exactly. That's,
Good land. We get development.
yes.
in.
Ms. Salinas.
Carol Salinas. I live in Aransas Pass. And about 7 or 8 years ago, I researched this particular question with the county. I actually went to the county appraisal district and other county offices. They said at that time that if a property had never been improved, that it could stay in its natural state. If it had ever been improved, mowed, brush cleared, or such as that, then it would be need to be maintained. So that might be something you might want to consider. Thank you.
Thanks for that. I did not know that. I was not aware of that.
And it makes sense. I mean,
Yeah.
You can't expect him to clean up something in the middle of it.
Just kind of drop in the middle there and clean that one and leave.
However, if it's a lot in the middle of several other lots, we need to research this a little bit more. We have a lot of developers looking for acreage, and perhaps we could work with the owners of those other lots to get several homes built on this. I just think at $450, I'm not thrilled with that, knowing what the development of Aransas, where the development of Aransas Pass is. But it's up to the council.
I will say only again, just to, the appraisal of San Patricio is, 3 to 4 times higher than what Aransas County has appraised those exact lots in that area. So again, there's a discrepancy between what the lots are really valued between the two different counties. So in that sense, the offer of $400 or $450 is, 100% of what Aransas County would have valued it. And it's, again, that's right along that county line. So I understand it's, somewhat of a subjective decision, but anyway, take that into account, if you'd like to. But I understand the decision based on that, sure.
What's the favor of the council?
I move to approve the sale of the tax property suite number S-13-1038-TX, Lot 9, Block 236, Town of Aransas Pass, San Patricio County, Texas, located on 10th Street. A bid offer was submitted by Nathaniel Mayfield in the amount of $450, which is 30.61% of the current value.
No second, then it does not pass.
It dies for lack of
Dies
second.
for lack.
The item fails.
Okay. All right, that one
Okay.
failed, Mr.
That
Mayfield.
one failed, Mr. Mayfield. And I believe those were your 2 items.
Yes, I'm sorry, I didn't understand, did the first, I'm sorry, what happened with the first property?
The
Yes,
first-
that one passed.
The first item passed, the second one failed.
Got it, okay,
All right, thank you.
okay.
Okay.
Alrighty, all right,
Bye-bye.
have a great night, guys, thank you, all right, bye-bye.
Thank you.
Now we consider an act on resolution approving offer to purchase tax sale property suit number S-05-1093-TX, lots 25 and 26, original town site, City of Aransas Pass, San Patricio County, Texas, located on Rife Street. A bid offer was submitted by Next Lots Properties LLC in the amount of $6,150, which is 32.54% of the current value.
Mr. Mayor and Council, I believe there is a